Well, here we are this morning. Our bathtub boats, as usual. And we'll see who's plying the waters this morning. 3,500 on. I don't know, maybe a few short battles here. Well, we have a good time here. We've got no French missions to do. We've got one more Eagle French TD mission to accomplish. Oh my goodness, one. Alright, I don't mind one. Anyway, yeah, we've accomplished 17 of 18 on that French DD mission set. Out of a possible 26, I think I've skipped now either. I guess I've skipped at least 3 missions. I didn't feel like slogging through. And so, mission 20, we just finished mission 20, I think, so I've got 6 more missions, of which I have to finish one of them to accomplish the required 18. We'll pick up a tier 6 French DD for whatever purposes we may ever have for it in the future, and such. So anyway, free boat, another captain with some points on, so yeah, it's good all over, I suppose. Just have to slog through the upper tiers in order to get it. I don't mind upper tier play, but I don't like a lot of it, you know. It's just like it's just a little goes a long way. So that's been fun accomplishing that. I've been letting my other foreign accounts languish. I've logged into my European account several times, just looking it over. I have actually one boat, the Black Swan, on my European account right now, because I'm not buying the boats until they go on sale. But I may have to break my practice and perhaps just buy one boat and then work it up in order to move things along, so that I can get boats through tier 4 at least unlocked, perhaps even tier 5. My Asian and Russian accounts, I've not actually logged into those games. I think I've logged into the website several times, but I'm not logged into my Asian or Russian game. In the game client, I've logged in the web browser to the game websites. And I've kind of got a streak of that going. I don't know, maybe 3 months or something like that. I've gotten a shout out, I think, from the Russian server. Emailed me, hey, where'd you go? What's going on? What can we do? But no freebies throwing in to get me back in the game. I was kind of letting those two percolate for a while and see if I can just stay off of those accounts for a while, and if they start throwing some premium things at me in order to get me back. And so it had been a while already, and then I thought, well, I'm going to go and touch those. I thought, no, I've already put some time in as far as just letting them languish. Why not just keep those on keep them on the back burner, and see if those servers and those subsidiaries of Wargaming will throw premiums after several months of inactivity and such. But I did not do that with the European. I've got I have played a little bit of time on that and logged in. So I'm thinking, I'll just move the European and get it. I've got I think I've got the whole set of tier 2s, most of the nations done up, and like I said, just kind of waiting for a sale. But I may just have to go ahead and buy a boat from a nation and level it up. And I'm not really interested in keeping any tier 2 or tier 3s, particularly since these other accounts are all free from the get-go. The North American account I sunk money in. Particularly I would sink money in whenever port slots are on sale. And then I won some doubloons. I did not buy doubloons, but I won some. And then I used those to and I won them. And I don't know, there was some contest or some missions that you got some, and then I got a super container or something that I think had 1,000 doubloons in it. So anyway, I used that when the port slots on the North American server were like at 75% off. You know, just usually I was buying them at 50% off, and this is 75, and so I bought those. I bought everything I could with the balloons, you know, that I had won. So that's why I have, you know, 123 or so port slots on the North American server, where I'm just dealing with just a few port slots on the other servers, because they've been free from the get-go, and I'm not planning to put any money in any of those, just to keep those free accounts and just see what you can do with a free account. Okay, what do we got? I got a 3-on-3 here, and I frankly don't recognize anybody here, but we'll see how we do in a minute. Okay, I'm here in the west. I've got my extended there we go, let's crank this up. Got my extended stuff on here from when you're playing your upper tiers, you need to know what levels and what styles. But here at tier 1, we don't need to know what levels. We're all level 1. We don't need to know what classes. We're all cruisers. Anyway, all right. So, and we're off. It's a 3-on-3. We're grouped, bang bang, together, and then me over here. They are pretty equally scattered. 1 1 1 there. So they could as easily, you know, this guy in the middle could as easily slide this way and be a 2-on-1 as he could go this way with a 2-on-2. So I don't really know how things are gonna develop here. I don't expect any severe flanking, you know, to where they're running all the way to the 1 or the 9 line. They may run the 9 line. I doubt if they'd run the 1 line. It's not generally done. Not in these tiny battles. In 12v12 battles, yeah, we're gonna have some that are gonna want to group up here. Anyway. All right, so we're gonna do something a little out of the ordinary. Instead of sticking our nose out that side, we're gonna stick it over here, because I have a feeling that with these tiny battles, they're going to want to kind of club together and make as big a group out of the small group of 3 as they can. So I don't know if that's true or not. Okay, what do we got? We got our first guy showing up here. He's in a Chang'an, and he's nose on to me, and he's getting hacked at pretty well. I don't want to shoot any with my poor little body here sticking out, and so we're gonna all right, now we'll lend our guns to their efforts here across the ways. 300, 100. Now he's shooting at somebody. I don't know what that was all about. Oh, here he is. Okay, so I have a boat shooting at me. That can't be seen. I love it. I think that's such a great cachet. Alright, so he's heading backwards, so we're gonna see if we can't put some hurt on his backwards boat here. There we go. Holy for holy. Since I'm sailing out here it is. It's what I call death by, what do you want to call it? By throttle. Death by throttle. Yep. There it is. Death by throttle. I'm unaware of my situation. Lost his whole time at the broadside. Alright. Did we lose one boat already? Of course we did. Why wouldn't we lose a boat already? And of course, what do? I get the boat that always knows to keep his nose to me. That's the boat I get. Okay. This guy's trying to get a purchase on my hull. He is completely unhurt. He is now severely hurt. I'm trying to severely hurt him some more. That'll work. All right. That worked out pretty well. Yeah, so, like I said, I might share some European love. I had thought about in this springtime of the new year, maybe giving a day or two to each server. You know, maybe on a Tuesday or something like that, give it to the European, do European play and such like that. I've not decided on that type of schedule or rotation, whatever you call it, as of yet. But you know, there are good players over there. Last I remember, really good players. In fact, I had one European player that came over to the North American after we played together, net against each other several times. Oh, that's Sheldina and Captain over there, but Martini and Evil over here. So that's a pretty serious match here, and I'm of course in a horrible middle position. Anyway, they came over here and signed up to play North America, to come play in my pond for a while, but they didn't stay long. They didn't think there was much competition over here, and they were kind of right. They were just tearing up. I mean, they were tearing up, and they only leveled their account up to level 10 before they stopped. But they had on random battles a 15-to-1 kill rate, something like that. It was pretty incredible. You know, they just like they were just walking over things. So the European definitely has a good competitive base. They also, I don't know, I'm kind of mixed emotion on them. I've played some very tough players, and I've played some very doofus players over there. But I guess that's going to be anywhere. That's what you got when you play against humans. So. All right. 2 swans and a hermelin, 2 swans and a Ching-An. Ching-An not moving. Got it. Alright. Oh well. Yeah, you know, if they don't want to come around like that, that's okay. Bring it on, I guess. It all works. It all works. Um, some may say, "Oh, that's cowardice." No, if they want to come around the corner broadside, let them. Why do I go out and give my broadside? No, if they're willing to come on out, and be gracious enough to just stand there, stay there, and let them go. And I, for my part, am doing. I'm doing my part. I'm a stationary target. Can't be much easier to hit than a stationary target at point blank range. So, I got my licks in, they got theirs. They just did all right. They probably should have turned and opened up the distance. Just made hard turns. But they were already spotted, and I think they were probably committed and thought, okay, I think we'll try to do this. We got 2 boats. We all know where he's at. And go with it. And as it was, I was having a hard time sitting. Sheldina, I'm probably hitting too forward, too far, the forward part of the boat in this area here. I should have been, well back, just at and behind the smokestack where I know to shoot. But anyway, leading a little much. I was over anticipating the speed, I guess. I think I'd learn, but still got things to learn here in the bathtub. If we ever get in the game. Alright, what do we got this time? Shadina and Tom again. LeBoit. Sigmund Nerthys and whatever. Okay, whatever. And helmets over here. And we got some pretty good shots over here too. We have to work kind of. Okay. Alright, the Erie doesn't see anyone. Carcoo. Ah, but there is someone to see. Okay, so we got a group of peeps coming along here. What do we got? Yeah, okay, 2. All right. Okay, we got 3 of 4 now coming along this way. Bogue, Herman, and Swan. All right, there's a Hermelin. Let's start knocking some points off of that guy to start with. I can take him to 20. That was close. That was close. We got some heavy hitters on today. We really do. Some lightweights, yes, but some heavy hitters too. forum, see if there's any new information there. So I've played this, I have played against this Eagle French D6DD a lot. Quite a lot, yeah. I don't know whether other people have completed the mission and got it free, or when I just bought it, whatever. And, I don't know. I've not seen it utilized very well. It's a big ship. It just almost feels like I'm dealing with a small cruiser. I've not had a great deal of difficulty with it. It just is more sluggish. It's certainly more to aim at, more to shoot at. And some DDs that are just a razor thin line for most of it on the water surface and such. But I don't know how I'll play out with it when I get it. But, it's not particularly a vexing vessel so far in my times against it. Yeah. Still pre-coffee here. Alright. Gilsum, Dragon, Martine. Man, look at the KFL clan over there. All of them together. Tom is there. Blue Eyes there. Woohoo! Man, it's a stacked deck. Who's the black swan? Retied. Yes, of course. What is going on there? Okay. Oh, I think we're going to check a box here after this next round. I think. Not sure why Dragon Lady never shot back. I think she just gave up. I think. I mean, I don't think she even turned her guns. I think she just sailed her ship and went in a straight line. I don't know. I don't know what the deal is with that. I don't know. I really expect her to cut around the island and come nose on at me. Oh, wow, her compatriot there was working the other side. Didn't go that way. Alright, so Martini, right. Debbie's over there. We got some heavy hitters over there. Yep. Alright, we will. Oh, good old whale bait backing up. That's the first sign of usefulness. Punches the reverse gear. Alright, yeah. So we're down one Erie already, guess. Now we should figure that one out to be. Got a couple of divers over there, so they should probably sail straight on, believing the 3rd Division gives them some type of shield. Yeah. Got one Erie against us. Okay. Are you going to stop there? There he is. Yep. This should be good. Broadside to everyone. Alright. Well, you gotta find your style of play. It took me a while to work the swan style out, at least for me. Well, second Erie. That's heading to the 2 line. Oh yeah, this should be good. Well, you know what? I'd prefer him to stay alive back here than to think around and die up there. I really would. So. I'm expecting the enemy div of this Erie and Swan here to be in the North Sea. Expecting them to come around this way. Really? So there's four of six showing. Looks like there's no one in the North Sea. Really? I mean, at all? They're all coming down the middle? Okay. We'll adjust ourselves accordingly. Maybe I shouldn't adjust myself accordingly. Yeah, I better. Let's keep going back this way. This Chang'an does not seem to be being hit. Which is not really good. It really needs to be hit here, so I'll try to hit it. Finally. What should we do? Okay, they're coming around that back way. Down front way. Right, whatever. Alright, so the noob offering has given itself over. One area that I'm facing is in a wonderfully debilitated state. This gives me some hope. Although I have to say most of our team is whacked. This gives me some trepidation. Alright, let's bring our snout around in a rather more unexpected situation. I'm not going to hit that Harmon in any lifetime of this universe, not out there. What's what I want to do? I've got a swan, I think, coming down this way. Plow it. High speed. Good job. one at least, and a Hermelin as well. Coming back at me this way. Well, and my gun can't reach him. I mean, that's just really it. I'm shooting shells that can't hit the target. So he's not coming at me. This is fabulous. Yeah, I'm just totally bracketed 3 ways. Can't do much. Alright, well, we thought we'd do one more. We did one more, and then we lost it. So, moping team that sat around. Okay, yeah. What can I say? Okay. Yeah, no, I said we're done, but we'll do one more. We'll do one more. Wow. Yeah, that's what I guess. Tried to get out into the middle, and just didn't get it. Didn't get it. Alright, looks like a rather larger match. 8v8 possibly. 8, could have had a v8. Nope, not an 8v8. 6v6. Okay. Six v6. Okay, I'm in the middle. Nowhere, everywhere I head is too far away. It's horrible. That would be such a massive improvement if you could choose where you wanted to end the slots that they give. But because this is just horrible. Let's not even put some over here. Let's clump 2, 3, 1. It's just moron. Thorough moron. Alright, so let's waste half the match moving to a position. Watch the moat noob doing the willy throw shells at nowhere. Except unlike Willie that's back here doing. He's trashed his stealth up front. Got D done over there. Ooh, D done is over there. Huh? Okay. All right. And Tato is not over here. Always got to be a JFK. Always. Can't just have people load in and do their thing. But with this deal, he may well be having to restart his client, re-log in because he's kicked to log in. Who knows? I did one trick, which was drop my client from DX11 to DX9, but it may be behaving better, but I don't know. I really don't know. I'm still getting FPS drop off, even though I've capped my FPS at 30, so it's not like I'm taxing anything. But it's still wonky. Still wonky. still missing a good deal of their team. Yep, can't hit the boat. When you can't hit the boat, you can't hit the boat, huh? Of course, it's the two Eries. Why wouldn't it be the two Eries? And there he is, unhurt. That Erie is still unhurt. Good job. Did all right. Yep. Okay. Yeah, let's call that good. I've been at this for a little over an hour, so that'll be fun. Enjoyed some good competition and such. Been all right today. Lost that one because of my own stupidity and such, but yeah, win some, lose some. Okay. Picked up some more of these flags here. Some speed, got 1,400 of those. Yeah. So whenever I need speed flags, I guess I've got a few. So, all right. Hey, thanks for watching.